7. And the weather looks just like any other normal rainy day, but it's not supposed to be rainy. I don't see any blue up there, but it's kind of misty too. A few of the people, southbounders, have already left 15-20 minutes ago. I think I'm ready to put on my pack and go. I think I'll leave my raincoat on at first. Well, it's not that cold, but everything's going to be wet. I'll try to get a shot of the lake when I get down there, because or pond, never really did shoot it earlier. It's really warm water. It's supposed to be better today. I've got 21 miles, I think, to go to get the shelter that's beyond the 4,000 foot peaks and the ridge line. I got 9 miles to get to the shelter where I would have gone yesterday had I continued. I heard that Fudge was there, and Hermione and other people. Slouch, I think. So they're probably already gone, and will be gone for sure if they didn't leave yesterday. And passed by Rangeley, not going in to get food. Go on to the next town, which is a couple days on. And then I need to get a couple more food days, and then to the ferry where there's the apparently good resupply. And I think shortly after that it's the beginning of the 100-mile wilderness. So get near the end, but it's really slowed down. I mean, after zero I took for one thing here, but the weather was horrible. And the people that did come from that shelter were pretty wet and cold. So keeping somebody up, I think. And yeah, Pick and Long Feather are there. I'm not sure what the other hikers' names are. I think they're all northbound. So next time I see you, hopefully I'll be on trail, getting wet from all the leaves and branches because they're loaded.
The sky
been drizzling all day. Some parts of the woods were really dark, but for some reason behind me the sun has come out. It's shining through the trees, so I guess what I'm getting hit with is just what we call tree rain. And maybe the weather is getting better today. Maybe it will be sunny tonight. Maybe the weather is correct. I heard it'll be rainy tomorrow, so I was thinking about wimping out at the shelter I'm going to be at around noon or 1. I felt like, no, I got to be brave and move on and get to the other one after the mountains. Get there by 6 and hope that there is space if it's sunny. That will help make me move on, because then I'll be going to a mountaintop with sun and a ridge line and be able to dry out a bit before bed. So come on, the sun, keep popping out. I'm here at Piazza something shelter. I can't see the name written anywhere. I was looking at the logbook. Didn't see anything from Slurner, so I guess they didn't whip by here and leave a note. Anyway, I did see a note from Pack Rat and Skittles, 2 Canadian girls. They were here on like the 28th, so 4 or 5 days ago, way ahead of me. And on the same day, there's a note from Ant-Man. I'm thinking, Ant-Man, how did he get that far ahead? You know, I had maybe 2 zeros. 3 zeros. So it's Washington. And gee, unless he's just been plowing through without stopping, I think he might have skipped a little bit something. I don't know if I trust his comments at all. So Memorial had come by here. And it's 11:55. Been here, for not quite a half an hour. Had a bunch of peanuts, a power protein bar, and a Cliff Bar. Drinking some water. Got to mix some Aquamira up so that I can fill up my bottle and go as I pass by the stream. Save a little time. And get going. I've got 2,000 feet elevation to make, and it's 9 miles to go. So if all goes well, I'll be there by 5:30, 6 o'clock. And the sun is coming on. There's blue sky up there for sure. A lot of cloud, but blue sky, and there's a little chipmunk. I don't have any right here. Yeah, anyway. It has stopped raining. It feels nicer, and I'll be going without my raincoat on up the hill, and hope that the weather holds and that the wind, I see a bit of a breeze, but not much. It doesn't make it too cold up there, and I can get across that spruce ridge line. That hamster's pretty tame. He's right up to my feet. Long Feather and another fellow passed me about half a mile before we got to the road. I know then they went up the road, so I guess they were going to town. And I know Pick, who didn't pass me, I'm surprised. He was going to town. So the half-hour break I have here is about how long it would probably take to get into town. And go to the grocery store, and they've got to get back. So I would say it's at least an hour. So I still have a little bit of a head start on them. And 2,000 feet, like I said, to go. So I've got my altimeter. I'll set that. So that should be 600 meters. And it's not much different than it was after leaving Human Nature Hospital, as we recall, a course, I'm a little more tired. Been walking for 4.5 hours, I think. 8, 9, 10, yeah, 4.5 hours. With a half-hour break. And uphill. Up. And then a little jog to another peak. And then down maybe 500 or 600 feet in a decline toward the shelter. So that'd be good to get there and knock off 21 miles. That would be nice. Big day. I think the other guys might just crash here by the time they get here. You never know. Some people don't mind walking till dark. Not me. Anyway, since I don't want to walk till dark, I guess I better get a move on. Let's say goodbye to the shelter. He just ran off. Okay, see you later. Let's see the top. The shelter is a lot like the last one I was at. I take a quick shot before I walked away. So here I'm walking away. I know who I am. Saddleback mountain. Just gonna come over this area over here and see if there's a better view down this side of the mountain. I think there would be. Oh, a big bird just took off. Okay, here's the view. Well, 3 more miles to the shelter. It's 3:20. It's right now. It's an hour and a half. Yeah, about 6 o'clock. A good time. Got to find where down is over there. Okay. Still got a descent, which will probably not be fun. Steep coming up. Steep going down. There are these rock faces, the slopes. You hope your tread have enough traction so you don't slide down and die. Still a long way to go. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Although more in thunderstorms probably in the afternoon, so try to make it a shortest day to the shelter to get under cover, and then it's supposed to be good for a couple days after that, we hope. Here's nothing. It's 5 o'clock. Still have another hour at least to go. An hour and a half. And I have to go down 1,000 feet, a steep hill, before I go horizontal for, I don't know, a mile or two. So, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down here for a few seconds and have a little trail mix. Enjoy a little bit of the sun. It may be dark by the time I get to the shelter. Tickered. Feet definitely got a few soakers. And yeah, the sun's been out most of the time, but here in the trees or you get the breeze behind you. So, so sad that it's going to be raining tomorrow. I'll probably be doing a short day to the nearest shelter and do longer days after that. Get into resupply. I've only got one wrap left. Thought I had a couple more, but you know, for the next couple days, I guess I'll be just eating tuna out of the packet or peanut butter and jam out of the packet. Let's get the wrap for one of them anyway. Oh well, this will be a little bit later. Cold breeze is not bad, but it'll get cold soon. It's not, not a low gas there. Not a bad day, but not a great day like I've had in the past where it was sunny all day and kind of warm. So, but not bad, not bad. It turned out okay. It's not over yet. Hopefully there's room in the shelter, so I don't have to worry about a rainy morning or a surprise rain at night.